Hi, I'm actually out and about. Um, I am actually going to lunch with a good friend before we leave Barrie. Going for sushi. I haven't had sushi in a long time, and where I'm going in Marystown, they don't have sushi. You can get all the fish you want, but not sushi. Anyway, I got more of the cupboards done last night. Um, my son is there today, and he said, Mom, when you get back, he goes, I'll have a lot done. So we'll see. My husband is still going strong with work. The weather here in Barrie is strange, to say the least. Usually by this time of the year, we are completely shut down. He will not do concrete if it's over -5 for more than 3 days because it affects the concrete. He's never done it past -3, or sorry, yeah, -3, -5. Maybe that's why his concrete is so good. I know a lot of contractors do it all year round. You can't do that here. You can't do it in freezing weather, outdoor concrete. But the weather in Barrie, it snowed the day before Halloween. We had a lot of snow. It's all melted, and I'm basically out in just a little thin jacket today. Not even a jacket, just a little sweater type of thing. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's supposed to go up to 10 degrees, which is what, 10, 20, it's like 55, 53. And for November, that's unusual, and it's supposed to be like that for 3 more days, and it's saying for the next 2 weeks it's not even supposed to really go down to harsh freezing. So it figures the year we're leaving, right? In Newfoundland, I messaged my niece the other day and showed her all the snow, and I said, what's it like there? She goes, raining and green grass. Like, perfect. So I'll be going back to the house after and starting again. I just needed a break. I needed a mental break to just go and sit and talk. I think that's why I like this so much, because I can talk and people aren't talking back. I don't know if that makes sense. It's almost like venting, and people listen. I'm in the mall up the street. It's a newer mall. Barrie is becoming... When I moved here 15 years ago, this mall wasn't here. There was a lot of condo buildings that weren't here. My husband moved up here from Marystown when he was 18, and he said he looks at places now, he said, that were farmer fields. It's getting as bad. It's like little Toronto, and I know there's crime everywhere, things happen everywhere, but Barrie is becoming bad, and it's scary. And that's why I think I hate leaving my 20-year-old here, even though he's a great kid. I mean, I don't have to worry about him, knock on wood, but he's a hard worker, and he's just an amazing young man, like my other two boys. I thank God every day that I have 3 amazing children. He got in a little trouble there a couple of years ago. He was actually under house arrest. He still has a month left. But it wasn't for stealing. It wasn't for drugs. It wasn't for alcohol. It was actually for doing burnouts in a parking lot. Burnouts in a parking lot. Yeah, he's got a criminal record. And a year house arrest. Even his parole officer was shocked. And she's told me, she goes, he's the sweetest young man. She goes, I don't understand. Neither do I. But he's going to get the criminal charge off his record because he's not a criminal. It's an awful thing to say, but he's a teenager. He was a teenager doing burnouts in a parking lot. And my husband literally laughed. Basically because he said, I can't say anything to him. He goes, because I did the same thing. He goes, and worse than he used to do with cars in parking lots when I was his age. He said, the only difference is we didn't have social media. So anyway, he's my worry because he's still young. To me, sometimes 20 is not grown nowadays, but he's a smart young man with a good head on his shoulders. And my 31-year-old, the same. I mean, he's a chef, has a really good job at a golf course. His girlfriend is a baker downtown Toronto. And he lives close to my mom and my aunt. My mom is 83, my aunt is 94. And my mom actually takes care of my aunt. So I wish I had as much energy as she does sometimes. And I'm glad that Devin, my oldest, is close to them. And he adores them, and they adore him. They adore all my boys. So that's just, I guess, a little background. Not sure, maybe I'm just rambling. I'm just here waiting for my friend. And when I get home, I'm going to take pictures or videos of the cupboards that I showed you the other day. And some other stuff. This moving stuff is exhausting mentally and physically. And it's just starting. And the drive I'm not looking forward to. But anyway, we'll get there. It's going to be a long haul, but we'll get there. Bye.